Hello everybody, my name's Nathan. A couple of things before we get started. First off, I'd like to thank the guys over at PS Best Friends who had me on their podcast recently. If it hasn't been uploaded yet, it should be soon, so go check that out. Really nice guys over there who were kind enough to have me on and talk about video games, so if you're into that sort of thing, especially PlayStation, go check them out over at PS Best Friends. Also, I want to mention I did skip a movie birthday video that I was planning on doing. It was about the Mighty Ducks, which turns 25 years old. That makes me feel old. But I was going to post that video on its birthday, which was October 2nd, but that, of course, was the day most people learned about the shooting that happened in Las Vegas, which is the city that I live in and have lived for the past 20 years, so a lot of people going through a lot of stuff that day, and I'm sure nobody wanted to watch a video where a jackass goes on a nostalgia trip for, some old movie. But hopefully today's video will help put a smile on your face, make you laugh, let you forget about all the going on in the world right now, which today's movie is something that has done exactly that for me several times over the years, ever since I was a little kid. So today I'd like to wish a happy movie birthday to The Princess Bride, which turns 30 years old today. Widely released in the US on October 9th, 1987. Directed by Rob Reiner, and stars Cary Elwes, Robin Wright, Mandy Patinkin, Andre the Giant, Wallace Shawn, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, with Fred Savage and Peter Falk. Now, The Princess Bride is a book, and, well, it's a book, but it's also a book in the context of the movie. It starts off with a young boy and his grandfather coming to read him this book while he's sick, and the entire movie is the story that the grandfather is telling his grandson.
The Princess Bride by S. Morgenstern, Chapter 1. Buttercup was raised on a small farm in the country of Florida. Her favorite pastimes were riding her horse and tormenting the farm boy that worked there. His name was Wesley, but she never called him that. Isn't that a wonderful beginning?
Yeah, it's really good.
This fantasy-based world where basically, pretty simple plot, our hero is trying to save his beloved from getting married to the evil prince, and about all the crazy situations and unlikely allies he comes across along the way. Now, when Rob Reiner isn't trying to take away your right to smoke, he directs a lot of different kinds of movies. He's done comedies, he's done dramas, he's done the horror movies. He's done a little bit of everything, which is pretty impressive considering he's able to do all those different genres really well and successfully. Princess Bride is one of those kind of perfect movies where everything you could possibly want in a movie is in it. It has romance.
Farm boy, fill these with water. Please.
As you wish.
That day, she was amazed to discover that when he was saying, as you wish, what he meant was, I love you.
It has drama.
Wrong! Your ears you keep, and I'll tell you why. So that every shriek of every child at seeing your hideousness will be yours to cherish. Every babe that weeps at your approach, every woman who cries out, "Dear God, what is that thing?" will echo in your perfect ears. That is what the pain means. It means I leave you in anguish, wallowing in freakish misery forever.
It's got action.
You are wonderful.
Thank you. I've worked hard to become so.
I admit it, you are better than I am.
Then why are you smiling?
Because I know something you don't know.
And what is that?
I am not left-handed.
You're amazing.
I ought to be after 20 years.
Oh, there's something I ought to tell you.
Tell me. I'm not left-handed either.
And of course, it is very, very quotable.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
Inconceivable.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Anybody want a peanut?
The cast is probably the most notable, probably even the best thing about the movie. It, of course, launched Robin Wright's career. You have a lot of these great supporting characters, and the actors that are playing them, they're not just different kind of actors, they are extremely distinct actors, every character, and the actor that plays them is just so very different. They come together really well.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife! But after what you just said, I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore!
You never had it so good.
True love, he said true love, Max!
Don't say
My
another
God.
word, Valerie!
He's afraid. Ever since Prince Humperdinck fired him, his confidence is shattered.
Why'd you say that name? You promised me that you would never say that name.
What? Humperdinck?
Ah!
Humperdinck! Humperdinck! Humperdinck!
Stiegen!
Humperdinck! Humperdinck!
I'm not
Humperdinck!
listening!
Love lies expiring.
Cary Elwes is, of course, perfect as the Errol Flynn ripoff hero kind of character. People like to tell me all the time that I kind of look like him. I don't see it personally myself. I don't know what y'all are talking about. But hey, Cary, if you need someone to play your son in a movie, just call me. So Princess Bride is an extremely entertaining movie, just pure, unadulterated escapism, which is just the kind of movies that I love.
All right. Where is the poison? The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide and we both drink and find out who is right and who is dead.
But it's so simple. All I have to do is divine from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own goblet or his enemy's? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I'm not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you must have known I was not a great fool. You would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You've made your decision then?
Not remotely. Because iocane comes from Australia, as everyone knows. And Australia is entirely peopled with criminals. And criminals are used to having people not trust them, as you are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going! Where was I?
But it also has this great interween subplot about this grandson and grandfather who kind of bond and come together, and it's really quite beautiful.
Grandpa? Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
So I'd like to wish a very happy movie birthday to you, the Princess Bride.